Hello everyone, Jai Swaminarayan. Effective Technical Communication. The subject code is 3130004. So let's begin. Unit 5 etiquettes. Now you all are know about the contents of in Unit 5 introduction, telephone etiquettes, etiquettes for foreign trips, etiquettes for small talks, respective privacy, time management, and learning to say no. So let's go ahead. Learning to say no. Uh, every time you say yes to something that is unimportant, you say no to something that is important. Yes man never create anything great. That is great value in getting good at saying no. Say no to the friend who wants to meet over coffee to gossip. Say no to the co-worker who wants to spread his negativity and cynicism. Say no to the relative who laughs at your dreams and makes you doubt yourself. Say no to the social obligations that drain time from your life's work. So let's start learning to say no. When we do activities which are other people's priority, we end up accomplishing nothing at the end of the day. Like in example given above, people usually are not able to say no even if they want to. Let's see why people are not able to say no. Look at here, we are vulnerable as far as our human relation concerned, because we have a need of acceptance, of importance, and of sense of belonging. We don't say no. We feel that if we say no to other person, will be offended, वो नाराज़ हो जाएगा, और what will that person think of me. We think like that. We have a strong ego sense where we consider ourselves to be always helpful to others. Because of this strong attachment to our thought of being helpful, we don't say no. When we don't have our own plans, we are vulnerable to fit into plans of others. We think that because we don't have anything to do now, so we can easily accommodate for other people's priorities. In fact, we also have tasks at hand which are important of our goal, but we haven't made any plan for it. We are not aware of our own priorities because we never visualized our goals or planned for it. We have never visualized our goals. We are guided by our impulse or desire rather than our set principles. This happens because we have actually not set our principles. Lack of power of taking decisions. What happens when we are not able to say no? We are going to discuss what happens when we say no. If you want more time, freedom and energy starting say no, we end up wasting time which we may have visualized in doing activities of our own priorities. We are not able to meet our deadlines and are always in a crisis. Even though we may have helped other people, but it does not necessarily mean that we will be in good books of others. Let's discuss steps of learning to say no. Uh, Saying no doesn't mean you are a bad person. Saying no doesn't mean you are being rude, selfish, or unkind. There are all unhelpful beliefs that make it hard to say no. Well, as children, we learned that saying no was impolite or inappropriate. If you say no to your mom, dad, teacher, uncle, grandparents, and so on, you were most certainly considered to be being rude, and you would have probably been told of it. Saying no was off limits and yes was the polite and likable thing to say. Here we are going to share one example of it. Now that we are all adults, we are more mature and capable of making our own choices as well as knowing the difference between right and wrong. Therefore, no shouldn't not be an off limits word, but rather something that we decide on ourselves based on our own discretion. Knowing your value. The second step of learning to say no is realizing that you are vulnerable and choosing your own opinion about yourself over others. If you live your life depending on other people's approval, you will never feel free and truly happy. If you depend on other people's approval, what you are basically saying is their opinion of me is more important than my opinion about myself. If your opinion of yourself is actually quite now low, remember that your problems do not define you. It's okay to make mistakes. Nobody is perfect, and every day does things that they regret. This is what makes us human. What makes a person great is not their looks or achievements, but their willingness to love others. Be humble and grow as a person. You are unique, vulnerable, and important. No one else in this world can offer what you can. So, is it really worth it? The third step of learning to say no is deciding if saying yes is really worth it. After committing to something, doubt eventually sets in mind, and you may begin to think of ways you can get out of it. And if you don't have any good excuse, you then have to decide if you are going to tell the truth or come up with a lie. Think about the anguish, stress, resentment that saying yes has caused it. Helpful tips of saying no: be direct, such as no, I can't, or no, I don't want to do. Don't apologize and give all sorts of reasons. Don't lie. Lying will most likely lead to guilt. And remember, this is what you are trying to avoid feeling. Remember that it is better to say no now than be resentful later. Be polite, such as thanks for asking. Learning to say no are reasons for not saying no are here we are going to discuss about the reasons of how to say no, and the reasons of saying no are live your life you not for anyone else. Don't let the fear of being judged, rejected, or disliked stop you from being yourself. It is told by Sonia Parker. So, these reasons for not saying no are to say yes is easy, seems like a ready solution. We don't want to hurt feelings of other friends, relatives. We are afraid of saying no to our boss as this may affect promotion or appraisal. We don't have our own plans, priorities, and goals. How to say no? Be polite and firm while giving response. Always say I have decided not to do it. Don't say I cannot do it. Never lie or give excuses as they lead to guilt feeling. Practice saying no first with your friends, close relatives. This will make you comfortable in real situations also. The consequences of not able to say no are as you don't get time and energy for your own goals and priorities. This may lead to anxiety. You may feel someone else is controlling your life. You may miss good opportunities or proposals, skill improvements, and deadlines. You may compromise with your moral values in case you say yes to some wrong proposal or person. So you may end up overburdened if you don't say no to the extra work. What happens when we are not able to say no? we end up by wasting time which we may have utilized in doing activities of our own priorities. We are not able to meet our deadlines and are always in a crisis. Even though we may have helped other people, but it does not necessarily mean that we will be in good books of others. Because of our habit of giving priorities to other people's priorities, we end up missing our deadlines and it creates a bad impression. As we start seeing that our own work remains unfinished, we go into resentment and it becomes a vicious cycle. So helpful tips for saying no. We have discussed like helpful tips of saying no is easy for you. So be direct, such as no, I can't, or no, I don't want to. Don't apologize and give all sorts of reasons. And never lie up. Thank you very much, dear all.